Hi everybody, and welcome to 442 Generation XYZ. Got Shakes, Ollie, myself, Kevin. Has been a difficult year for predictions. And I'm, been a tough year. Teams going through the motions. You've got games coming on top of each other thick and fast. The Christmas time is now, and that's always a busy time in the Premier League, the Champions League into full swing, Europa Cup. It just doesn't end for these guys, and I can understand why some of them are going through the motions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing my accumulator every week, and I've got a good one, which I'll put it up right now. Jean-Andre is going to put it up on the screen. I think it pays about 170 something thousand rand for a 100 rand bet. But those are the only things I'm going to be doing in terms of picking winners. I'm having far more, and have always had far more success picking corners. Who's going to score? Who's going to score the most? Who's going to get awarded the most corners, yellow cards, and stuff like that? I like those stats. I like studying them. I like looking at the games, and even with less crowds, you can always. I'm far more accurate in predicting that. The last two bets I've made have both come off. Sort of just reminds me why I didn't stick to my knitting. But let's go through our predictions for this week. Okay, first up we have Crystal Palace at home to Liverpool.
Won't be an easy one for Liverpool, I don't think, but Shakes, like you said, they've showed what champions do. I reckon Crystal Palace always got the goods to get one goal, but it'll be 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with Oliver in terms of Liverpool having to win this one. I think the win against Tottenham is going to really spur them on in order to do much better in the next game. And it's Crystal Palace. They without, funny enough, the other star man, Christian Benteke, because he got a red card. So, in the previous game. So I'm going to go with Liverpool to win this one 3-1.
Yeah, bang, snap, 3-1 for me as well. Liverpool to beat Crystal Palace, especially with Benteke out. Southampton, this is an interesting game. Southampton versus Man City. Man City still trading on all reputation in these odds, betting odds. This is not an easy game for Man City.
It's a good point you're making, Kevin, in terms of Man City trading on their reputation. That's the thing. When you see Man City, you think they should be more fearful, they should be more scary, but this Manchester City side is ninth, guys, on the table, and as much as Arsenal's having a bad season, they're only just 6 points clear of Arsenal anyways. So that's the thing with they're only just 6 points only. I figured they'd be probably about like 10 or 12 or something. But that's the thing with Manchester City. And I saw this game and my gut was telling me I sent a 2-2 draw. But my head was telling me it's Manchester City. And I'm like, nah, I think I'm going to go with my gut and say it's going to be 2-2 in this game.
Yeah.
Man City is, besides their injuries to Aguero and De Jesus, the player that's missing for me, the guy that created so much is De Silva, and without him, they haven't been the same team. Those little passes through, those little dinks, they just have not been the same team. And yes, De Bruyne is a great quality player, but he doesn't have the depth touch of David De Silva. So Man City aren't the same team, and you're getting some reputational value here for Southampton or a draw. I like the draw. I like a 1-1 or 2-2 draw as well. I just don't think Man City is the team that they've been a couple of years ago, but bookies are still treating them like they are. So I like the draw in this game.
Yeah,
and Kevin, what's the funny thing? Sorry, Oliver. What's the funny thing? I just checked out double chance now on Betway, and Southampton or draw is rated at 2.53.
It's not
Southampton
bad.
or draw.
Yeah, it's not bad, hey, bud?
Southampton or draw is 2.53.
Sure.
Bad.
No, it's not bad at all. I hate even bringing this up, but Everton versus Arsenal.
I also think that Man City will be a draw.
Oh, did you not? Sorry, guys. That's the rudeness of the Generation X.
No, I agree with you guys. I think 1-1
Okay, so we're all on a draw on that one. That's unusual. Everton versus Arsenal. Sorry, Ollie, you can go first because I was so rude.
This is just one of those games where Arsenal have been so poor, but Everton, every time they look like they're gaining steam again, you bet on them and they lose, then you bet against them and they win. When I knocked over Chelsea, then when I knocked over Leicester, I thought they did really well to win 2-0 over there. They are at home, they are the better side. But something tells me a draw. I think I'm going to go 1-1. Because I just can't back them to have any consistency, to be honest.
Okay, very very interesting as well in terms of Everton have been in form. I think their win against Leicester City kind of showed as well that they can have really good games. And some of the games that they've won previously, they've done it without James Rodriguez as well. And I think they go up against Arsenal, who just got a draw, and I think that draw is going to prove a lot for the team. It's going to prove a lot for the team. The next step now is probably Arsenal not getting a player sent off now. And I'm going to go one step further than Oliver and say Arsenal to win this game.
Wow.
Watch this.
Watch this space. Okay. Thanks for that comic relief. The Arsenal, to me, the odds are 2.99 for an Arsenal win. If they were 5-1, I wouldn't bet on them. I like Everton in this match to win easily 2-0. Arsenal have. What can you say about Arsenal that I haven't said already? Nothing. No need to go deeper into that. So for me, 2-0. One of us is going to be right, which is always fun. Newcastle versus Fulham.
Yeah. Inspiring.
Talk about the Cornish hen for Christmas dinner. I mean, that's what that is. Newcastle versus Fulham.
I like Fulham in this one, to be honest. I like Fulham 1-0.
Yeah, go Oliver.
No, I'm just saying I like Fulham 1-0. I think of the two average sides, they've been on form recently compared to Newcastle. So 1-0 Fulham, low scoring, torrid affair.
I totally would agree with Oliver in terms of Newcastle have been hit hard with the fact that they've had some COVID cases that have happened at their team, and their team has been depleted. And nothing as Leeds put them to the sword in a painful way. They scored 5 goals against them. So, and Fulham are starting to find their feet. I just feel like they're starting to find their feet. They got 2 credible draws, I think.
Don't forget about the Newcastle goalie as well, hey? He's got his back from picking the ball out of the net.
Him too. So, if I was to make a prediction, I think I will say, surprisingly, I'm going to go Newcastle to win this game. And they're going to somehow defy the odds. And I make this prediction purely because of the craziness of the Premier League season, how it's been so far. Fulham drawing with Liverpool, West Brom drawing with Man City. Like, you just never know what these results are. And I think this is going to be another one. I think Newcastle are going to win this one 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a straight 1-1 draw. There were 5 draws last week. Teams seem to be going through the motions. Playing in front of no empty stadiums, it must be wearing on them. But 1-1. The two teams evenly inept in most categories. For me, 1-1. Brighton versus Sheffield United.
Yeah, I think you're asking a lot of Sheffield to go pick up an away point from anyone. So, even though it's Brighton, I reckon the trend of Sheffield performing poorly will carry on. I think 2-0 to Brighton at home.
Yeah. Shakes?
Okay, yeah, all right, cool. Just for a quick prediction for this, I also will agree with Oliver, but this time around I will go 1-0 to Brighton.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 to Brighton. No need to analyze it beyond that. Tottenham versus Leicester, an intriguing game. Top of the table clash. Tottenham did everything right, but get a point against Liverpool last week or this week, and I just like them to beat Leicester 3-1.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting affair because I feel like Leicester Leicester's a bit of a poor man's Tottenham in the way that they play, you know? It's like just kind of lobbing the ball over the top, you know, hoping that their front two, whereas Tottenham, you don't get the sense that they hope. It's like they're making the other team play and know that their front two are going to score. Whereas with Leicester's case, it's more like we're hoping that there's a breakaway or that we sort of send it route one and Fardy scores. So it'll be interesting stylistically to watch the two play. I do think Arsenal are too good to not win this one at home, though.
Who?
I mean, sorry, not Arsenal, Jesus. Tottenham are too good to not win this one at home, so 2-1 to Tottenham.
Yeah. Jakes, did you pick?
Awesome, man. I think it's a big game, Tottenham against Leicester. Two teams going up against each other. I think this is a battle for the best of the rest between these two. And I'm going to go with a draw, guys. I'm going to say 1-1 draw.
Okay. Next up, the clash of Man United, Leeds United. I mean, there's so much history in between these two teams, and God, I'm so excited about this one. I am going to shock you guys and say that I am predicting Leeds to win this game 3-1.
Sure.
Let me just. Well, when Bielsa has never lost to Man United, as far as I know.
How many times has he played against Man United, though?
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Not bad.
In the Champions League.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, look, I reckon, you know, both these sides, they've had games with lots of goals. And I think this could end up being like a 3-2 affair to Leeds United as well.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm also edging a little bit closer to Oliver's side. I think this is the battle of the has-beens.
Dude, do you know that the Leeds now, I think it was this week, that the San Francisco 49ers have looked up their stake in Leeds to 25%. I wouldn't say Leeds are a has-been. I say Leeds have always been the most undervalued team outside of the Premier League, for my money. Their fan base is enormous. You know, I know that it's hard as an Arsenal fan when you're hurtling towards relegation the way that you are. You know, you see that trapdoor come.
Leeds are just 3 points away from Arsenal, by the way.
But all I'm going to do is point to the scoreboard, point to the table. You know, did you even think that I never in my wildest dreams thought that Leeds would be 4 points ahead of Arsenal at Christmas time?
It's 3 points. So this is what I think is going to happen within this game. I think Leeds will take the lead, and once they take the lead halftime, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does something again, like the Sheffield United game, and I think I see United winning this one 3-2 as well.
Well, I didn't say that United would win, or did Ollie?
Yeah, I said Leeds.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Leeds. Oh, wow. Okay,
I said Leeds United.
No, I thought.
Okay, I'm gonna go 3-2 United. Then.
To which United?
You're having a big laugh at us at the previous Man United fixture.
You know, I love how you compare Leeds United to Sheffield United. My God, there's a lot of United stuff. West Brom versus Aston Villa.
Jesus.
Does anyone really care?
I actually care, and I'll tell you why I care. Because
Please. Oh, Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, this is going to be Sam Allardyce's first game, man, and I have a very good feeling that West Brom do not lose this game at all. So if I'm to place a bet, I probably would go double chance West Brom will win, yeah. But then my prediction, for prediction's sake, I will go with 1-1. 1-1 in this game.
Look, something's telling me a West Brom win as well. I've just got that feeling that Aston Villa aren't going to win this game. I like a 2-1 to West Brom.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to go with Aston Villa. They're a team that creates a lot of chances. They set up a lot of set pieces to, and I just think they're going to just score a couple goals. So I'm going to go 2-1 Aston Villa. Next up, I mean, God, there's some real Cornish hens on this Christmas menu. Burnley versus Wolverhampton.
Look, like we said before, Burnley aren't necessarily an easy team to beat. Wolves haven't been great. They did well to get their win over Chelsea though this past weekend.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be 1-0 to Wolves.
Yeah, I have to agree with Oliver there. I think obviously Wolves work hard, and I think Burnley as well works hard. But I think Wolves have more quality than what Burnley has, and I think the Chelsea win is going to spur them on. And I think I see a Wolves winning this one 2-0.
Oh, good. I see a 1-1 draw. One in doubt, 1-1 draw.
That was if you picked that last weekend, you would have
made a lot of money.
Well, yeah.
Chelsea versus West Ham.
Is Chelsea a bit overvalued here? Yeah?
Not a one. No. Look, my thing is, I think Chelsea will win 2-1. It should be a good game, but this is a must-win game for Chelsea.
Very true.
A must-win game.
I'm gonna surprise you guys. And not the Chelsea's not winning this game. I don't think so. I think they've always had problems with West Ham, and West Ham was that thorn. Is that thorn for them? And I think West Ham again are going to get a draw at least at Stamford Bridge, and I think this game will end 1-1.
Okay.
I like a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Yeah. I picked Chelsea. 2-1. Look, it should be another interesting round of results, because this year has thrown up the most unbelievable scores. We've gone from 1 week, the first few games where
over 6 goals.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. You're seeing 7-goal games, 9-goal game between. It's just unbelievable. So there's definitely an effect that COVID's having on the league, because now we're getting 5 draws. We've got 6-7 points between first and 14th place. You've never seen a table like this. So yes, it's exciting for fans, but you've got to really question the motivation to be playing through this right now.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. And some of the results that we're also seeing as well is it's up in the air, man. It's really up in the air, and that's why it's up with my predictions today. Some of them I went with. I'm hoping it goes this way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see as to what happens for sure.
Well, it should be another interesting weekend. And for those that follow me, please, I will be making bets on different categories on the soccer stuff that I'm tried and tested in, and we'll see if we can make some money before Christmas. Well, I will post up my accumulator. Ollie, you'll do yours, and Shakes, you'll do your value bet and accumulator for us. Not now, but we'll include it into the writing. And I wish you guys have a great weekend this weekend, and stay safe, huh?
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks, guys. Shakes, thanks, eh?
Awesome stuff. Take care, guys.